Good morning. It is July 25th, 2020. Welcome to Live in the Day 2020 for the YouTube. I am Sarah. I'm walking through Azariah's studio, doing the opening shot down in the studio because everyone is still asleep. First thing I do each morning is come downstairs to the studio, check the various mouse traps, and we are good. This is where I design, work on different ideas and swatches. I shoot in this room occasionally, but not wide enough shots. It's my needle collection, beads. So today, I'll be taking you to farmer's market and grocery shopping. And I head out early. Breakfast is made to go. So one of the things going on in my house is we are collecting coins and then rolling them. This is a roll of dimes that is 4 dimes short of being a full roll. And that's part of the COVID-19 pandemic here in the United States, is there's a coin shortage. My mom works at a gas station, so we roll the coins for her, and she takes them to work so that she has change for the day. On our way to farmer's market, it's about 50 miles to town. My husband drives. I will knit. Farmer's market's in a mall, an outdoor mall. I had to change knitting projects partway here because I ran out of yarn on the other one unexpectedly. More on that later. Ready for farmer's market? Everybody's masked. And we've got our bags. Let's start with 2. Right, if you see something you want, say so. Oh yeah, we're doing salad.
Okay.
Sorry. That's okay. What are those? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like these are the dark ones and then the lighter ones.
Nice.
Different colors.
They have those little purple onions. Do you guys want to try those? All right, will you carry them? Carl, which lettuce do you want?
Any of them?
Any of them?
I like that one.
I love this one. Right, do you want a different lettuce other than the purple?
No? Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of these then. Morning. Good, how are you doing? They didn't have purple potatoes.
Yeah, I saw that.
What? What color tomato do we want for dinner? Do you want to get something here or do you want to go look at Todd's? Okay.
Where are you getting?
At Todd's, he does pretty much only tomatoes and microgreens. See, Carl, here's the squash blossoms.
That's funny.
Look out, little crow.
Yeah, let's say
You can go ahead and stop. Lots of vendors at farmers market. Bread, veggies, meat. So even at farmers market, there's directional shopping with arrows on the ground telling you which way to go.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. You always have so many choices.
No.
Here at the grocery store with more directional shopping. Back into the truck after farmers market and grocery shopping, and there's a can of paint down there because when you come to town 50 miles, you do everything. You guys ready to get the groceries unloaded? All right, thank you. Another door. So here's this week's haul from Farmer's Market. We have zucchini for stir fry and chicken Alfredo. We have fresh corn, which we're going to be having with Sloppy Joes. These are for the stir fry. Bread for dinner tonight. It's jalapeno cheddar. Some baklava that we got from a new vendor. Small red onions. Cucumber for salad. These 2 tomatoes will be for tonight's salad. This one is a pink beauty, and this one is a Cherokee purple, both of which are heirlooms, so we will be saving their seeds for our own garden for next year. Some sweets, a pretzel, not all of which made it home, and enough salad for 5 for the week. So the paint we bought is for this room, which is the laundry room. We took out the hot water heater last week, and we need to redo the floor underneath it. There's holes underneath that vacuum, and we're gonna paint the walls that fun green color, and then we're gonna put in this hardwood flooring in here. But in taking out the hot water heater last week, we put in an electric water heater, which is made our house all on renewable energy now. We are not on any fossil fuels anywhere. Our electricity comes from a co-op that we're part of that uses wind turbines and solar panels. Another way we are going greener in this house is I bought more napkins today. These ones are dirty, but you can see there's a red one and an orange one there. I bought these brown ones today. They are replacing what we had before, which was poly. They were just not coming clean anymore. These are 100% cotton from a fair trade company. And we've been very pleased with these, and I have them in all funky colors. That is something that I wish more people in the world would change to, is things that they can wash easier, can reuse more, and things that are grown locally. We have plenty of sheep and cotton and flax and hemp and other fibers here, alpaca even, in the United States, that we can make the switch to things that don't have to be sent overseas to be finished or made and then to be sent back here, and therefore have a larger carbon footprint. So here's that piece where I ran out of yarn unexpectedly earlier. I was just knitting away in the car and came to the end. I've got to undo some of that because the 2 ends are supposed to get connected inside somehow. I haven't read all the directions. So that's what I'm going to do now. Over here at the sinks today, we're going to do some blocking. I try and wait till I have multiple items to block, so I can reuse the water a couple times. So I have this crocheted shawl. Well, the pot's not real full, and the shawl is pretty small, and the other piece that I'm going to block when the shawl is done is just that cowl. The reason I'm not blocking them together is because you can't see it on my fingers. The yarn from that cowl is releasing some of its dye, so I'm actually going to have to use a special soap with it in the water so that it doesn't dye itself and everything else that's in the pot with it. And it will have to be rinsed, so it will take 2 steps. Well, I once again came to the end of the black yarn on the cowl, and I couldn't find any other black yarn in DK weight, so it's going to be on the inside. I chose the darkest I had, which is this burgundy, and worked a Russian join to put the 2 ends together, and I will now finish the cowl, and about the time I'm done with that, it'll be time to block that shawl. Throw the cowl into the water. See how dark the water is? I'm glad I put that soap in there. And I'm going to rinse it out and get this guy blocked. And because I wasn't able to take the black in the back as far as I needed to, the front's not going to look quite the way it's supposed to. But it's close enough. It's going to take a long time to dry because it is 4 layers thick since this cowl has a lining to it as well. So it'll be here for a while. So while I've been down here working, knitting and blocking and what have you, listening to the rain, let's go upstairs. Here is that small shawl, a crocheted one. Let's go upstairs and see what everyone else has been up to today. Alright, so what have you been doing?
This is the craziness of installing a new door.
Where'd the door come from?
Down the street, the neighbors. This is a freebie. This is upcycling.
Found on the side of the road.
The best place. It was free. But I got to put new header in. Nothing major. And then slide it in. And screw it in.
You think the new door will be in today?
Probably.
Awesome. There's a step now. It wasn't quite that big. I don't know why. Old drawer. Bye-bye. Wow. It's a lot worse when you get it out than what it looked like in the frame.
Mm-hmm. Kind of nasty, huh?
That's not much of a door either.
That literally was all it was. Why do you think that door was not working?
Poor door. I'm sorry.
So I'm going to scrape this off.
Now we got a better door.
Yeah.
And there's the guineas.
I'm trying. It's getting there. I'm going to go get the new door real quick.
Cool.
Come on.
She's not in here.
Pleasant City.
Hi.
Not necessarily.
What have you been doing today?
How do you mean?
Just watching Supernatural?
Moving on from you, Dean. Well, that
Hi,
makes
Clark.
sense. He's John Winchester's bloodline. Sam's brother.
I found Nisha. She's feeding the sheep. Say hi. So what have you been doing today?
Knitting.
Show me.
It's for a sweater.
Ribbing for your sweater. I do like the colors better this way instead of the solid red. What do you think? You still like it?
But I'm not doing that the whole way.
Well, no. Did it
Two
make it go
hands.
faster, though? To have to change color? Did it make it feel like it went a little bit faster instead of just red after red after red after red?
I don't know. It's kind of blinding because it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. A 2 a.m. decision. Nice. Sometimes those turn out well. Sometimes not so much.
Well,
But that's good. Gonna go back to it?
after I get food.
Oh, okay.
It's
Snack time. Watch the fan. A little bit more.
It's gonna fit.
Yeah, he has to cut the hole bigger, but it's gonna fit.
You gonna make it where we can see out that window?
It does not have a window.
But or
We're gonna
But
put a
it's
screen
a
door on
screen.
it that will be open the majority of the time.
so that will be open and the screen will be shut, or the screen will be open and that
The
will be
screen will be open, and the screen will be shut, and that door will be open. And the screen will be what allows the light and air and stuff into the laundry room. In the summer, it won't matter as much.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So when I talked earlier about this project in this room, we didn't have the door yet and know where it was going. He found it on our way home from farmer's market, and when I was telling you about the laundry room, that's where he was at, was picking up the door about 2 miles up the road.
I mean, he just cut off.
Chickpeas for hummus, the blueberry muffins, bread from farmer's market, and the table for dinner with all of our other yummies from farmer's market, the homemade ranch. H over there trying to photobomb. It's going to be good food.
No, it's not, because I don't get it.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Here is how far he got on the door today before dinner. We have to turn the lights on now because it's so dark. The other door had a window in it. It's looking good though.
So Saturday is family movie night. H, what are you doing during the movie?
I'm going to try and build a drum.
Okay. Carl, anything you're doing during the movie?
Watching the movie.
Okay. Nisha?
I attempt to spend, then again, I'm really not that good at it.
All right. I'm going to work on a sock and some lace. Well, that was my day. July 25th, 2020. Farmer's market, grocery shopping, some blocking of knitting, cooking, family time. That's what many of my days look like. Except not grocery shopping and farmer's market every day, of course, because that's 50 miles away. I talked a little bit about something that I would like to see changed in the world, and that is the world, but especially the United States, making more use of local materials and making some of their own things. I've thought about a lot about what I fear. Couldn't really come up with anything, and I think that's because of what I love. As you saw today, I love family, love fiber arts. I also love teaching, but more than anything, I love Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And everything He provides for me. Today you saw He provided a door for a project that we had just been thinking about this week, and it didn't cost us anything, just the work to go pick it up. So that was really awesome. He does little things like that for us quite a bit. He's given me the gift of teaching, not just knitting and crocheting and other aspects of life. I've Got some teenagers I'm mentoring right now that don't even live in my house, but I can also teach His Word because He explains it to me. I understand it. He gives me understanding through His Holy Spirit. Then the other question of the 4 on the list is, what is in my pocket? Well, nothing fun. Allergy season. In my right pocket, I have a Kleenex, and I always have my phone. And then in my left pocket, I have the keys to my studio, chapstick, different flavor each day. And during allergy season, I also have an allergy pill. That is my day. Good night.